Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to be doing some spatchcock chicken on the London Sunshine Kamado grill, okay? We're going to be doing it with a Crown Royal type glaze. Now, I don't drink Crown Royal anymore. That used to be my go-to alcohol or my go-to libation. My brother and I used to love Crown Royal, but over the years our palates have kind of matured a little bit, so now we drink mostly bourbons and scotches, and we no longer drink the sweet type whiskeys. Okay, however, Crown Royal flavored whiskeys to me are still good for making sauces and glazes for barbecuing. Okay, so today we are going to be making a Crown Royal peach honey glazed spatchcock chicken on the Kamado grill here, okay? The wood we're going to be using is Crown Royal whiskey barrel chunks that I have laying around, and we have lump charcoal in the smoker here, okay? So we're going to try to cook around 250 degrees today because we want some smoke penetration. We're going to give the meat a chance to absorb some of the glaze. We're going to be glazing it 2 and 3 times. The rub that we're going to be using is this peach bourbon rub that I have in combination with some SPG. So we'll see how those layers of flavor stack up and see how the chicken turns out. Could be a holiday cook for your Christmas, okay? So no further talking. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy prepped up. All right, guys, so here's our young fryer here, our young chicken. It's about 1.5, almost 1 3/4 pound. So we spatchcocked it already. We're gonna go ahead and put a binder on it so we make sure that plenty of the seasoning stick. So we're gonna be using mustard, and because of the bones, and I won't be able to smooth it out with my hand. On this side, I'm gonna use a brush just to get the mustard inside some of the crevices to make sure that the seasoning can stick there, okay? All right, so while we at it, we'll do the other side. Now what we did with the skin here is we put some slashes in here to help with flavor penetration, and we did like you would do a Peking duck. We took the knife and we poked several holes in the chicken, hopefully to allow some of the flavor to absorb through the skin and into the meat, okay? All right, so first thing we want to hit it with is some SPG. And so this is just salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. And then we're going to use this Kinder's Bourbon Peach Rub. So we'll see how that works out in combination with our glaze. We're going to be pretty liberal with this, and we definitely want the flavor to come through. We'll hit this liberally with that Bourbon Peach Rub. All right, and we're going to let this sit on the side and get happy until our smoker is ready to go. All right, guys, so now that we got our spatchcock chicken on the Kamado grill, we're gonna go ahead and fix our glaze. All right, so let's go ahead and get that done. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and make our glaze. So the first thing we're gonna start off with is our Crown Royal Peach. We're gonna put 1 whole cup of Crown Royal Peach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we're going to put a half a cup of honey. Then we're going to add 1/2 a cup of brown sugar. I'm using turbinado sugar. You can use the regular sugar, regular brown sugar if you want to. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of our bourbon peach rub. So whatever rub you use for your chicken, toss that into your glaze to enhance the flavor. Okay. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Last but not least, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. And that's it. So now we're going to let this simmer. We're going to stir it. All right, guys, you see that we have our glaze at a nice simmer. We're going to let this simmer, let it reduce just a little bit. We don't want it too thick. We want the glaze to be sort of thin so it'll give an opportunity to penetrate the chicken. So we're going to start glazing this continuously about 1 hour after the chicken has been on the smoker. Okay. All right, guys. So the internal temperature of our chicken right now is about 127 to 130. It's looking really pretty. I know done this for the smoked chicken is 165 degrees to 170 degrees. But I'm going to start glazing it now because I want to glaze it several times to try and get this glaze to penetrate and to add additional flavor onto or into our chicken, okay? So we're going to glaze the top a couple times, and then we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to glaze the bottom. All right, let's let that go for a little bit. All right, guys, so we've already glazed our skin side twice. I want to flip this over, and hopefully I can do this without tearing the chicken apart. There we go. Ah, beautiful. All right. So we're going to go ahead and excessively glaze the inside of the chicken for the remainder of the cook. We're going to leave the skin side down. All right, we're going to leave those puddles there, and we're going to let it roll. All right, guys, so we are done. I'm going to go ahead and temp this up, and it's like over 165, 164. So with some carryover, we should be good. Let's go ahead and get it off. Man, this bird smells good. Smells like the holidays. Oh, man, let me give you a close-up look at this yard bird. All right, we got a piece of our chicken here. This is the breast. Man, the flavors, the smell smells like Christmas, man. That cinnamon, that honey, that peach, the sugar. Man, almost smells like a Christmas ham almost, but let's see how it tastes. Man, this is a must try here, okay? This will give you all of the essence of the holidays, and you can use this glaze on ribs, pork, chicken, turkey, ham, and you will definitely not be disappointed in it, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this bad boy a 10 plus, all right? So check it out. I'll put all the description and the ingredients down in the description block so you can make your own glaze, and you can try some new things and doctor it up if you want to. But man, the way it came out, this is fantastic. Also, the London Kamado grill performed really well. I'm going to take the rest of this glaze and I'm going to cook the wife some salmon, and we're going to use the same combination of flavors, and I'm sure she is going to love it. Okay. Well, that's all we have time for today. Hey, I want to thank the folks out at London Sunshine for sponsoring this video. Hey, if you guys are interested in getting a London Sunshine grill, whether it's the baby Kamado or the one I use today, you get 10% off if you use Bad Beast Barbecue code on the London Sunshine website. Okay, we get a little kickback from your purchase, but it won't affect the overall price of what you buy. Okay. And that's about it. So, hey, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, happy holidays. And as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.